Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, come on, step right up, folks. Come and grab yourself a front row seat before the dawn, and they're going fast. You don't want to miss this. It's time for another exciting installment of our Clyde
Always Show.
With me, your host, Clyde Always, folks. I'm your host, Clyde Always. And this is the origin of the show, because people were always asking me, hey, Clyde, how'd you get into showbiz in the first place? Believe it or not, it's a funny story. Back in 1898, I was 12 years old. My papa and I passed this poster in town, and the poster said, and this is exactly what it said, the United States is off to war on faraway islands. My papa was a true patriot. He lost his arm when he was 8 years old in the Battle of Gettysburg. He lost his eye when he was 41 years old. My mama gouged it out with a spoon right before she ran off. So he insisted I enlisted. So I packed up some squirrel jerky and I hiked 9 days up the Genesee to the city of Rochester, where the recruiter asked my age, where the recruiter told me I was too young, sir. But he said it was hurting for sailors way out west. So I hopped a freight and I rode it into the setting sun. And about a week later, I wound up in this trading post called Portland, Oregon, and there the recruiter asked my age, and I said 12. And he said, 16 to rep, well, the United States Navy, and sign here, please, son. So then he gave me a handful of hardtack and a pint of whiskey, and he sent me down to the docks to wait. Once there, I met the captain. The captain looked me up and down, and he said, hot damn, boys, they sent us a new Peggy Sue. Well, things happened to me on that ship that I don't care to remember, folks. All I remember clearly is the first chance I got, I stole a lifeboat and all the rations I could get my hands on, and I rowed it out into the open ocean, alone and scared. But I washed up on a magical island, with vast rocky shores and leafy green jungles and a sun that glowed orange and fuzzy. And smack dab in the middle of the island stood a mammoth monolith of stone. He looked me stern, then spoke. He said, "Who goes there?" I said, "Clyde Always." He said, "What do you want?" I said, "A hot pastrami sandwich tree." And poof, he delivered. He said, "What else?" I said, "How about a chocolate ice cream soda pond with whipped cream lily pads and bought a bing?" He delivered again. And for 3 long years I sat there under that tree and beside that pond and I wrote down a poem a day. Then, at the age of 15, I got so damn lonely that I went down to the beach to cry. When out from the ocean came 2 ancient oysters, and each was as big as my head. And I reached in their mouths and I pulled out their pearls, and I held them out over the sand, and the oysters, they giggled, and bubbles, they blew, blah, blah, blah. Then, I rose from the earth, and I flew through the air, and I kissed that old rock on the nose. Goodbye! When along come a guy in a hot air balloon, who invited me in for some toast. And I told him my story, just like I told you. And I told him my poems galore, and he said, "By gum, boy, well, could you do that on stage?" I said, "Yeah, I suppose." And he said, "Come with me, then I can see it now. It's the Clyde Always Show." And I said, "Hokey dokey, let's go." Thanks for listening, everybody. Tune in next time for another episode of the Clyde Always Show.
Clyde Always! If anybody asks, you now know. You now know. You now know. You know everything. Thank you, Clyde. All right. Philip Zimmerman is next up to the mic. Then we have Louie, then David, then Jen, then Buford. Give him a nice round as he comes up here.
By the way, I'm not at all related to George.
We didn't think.
I want to make that clear.
Or Bob.
Or Bob, right.
His birthday yesterday, Bob.
Yeah. Well, this is going to shift gears a bit. About a month ago or so, the subject was Reagan,
Yes.
I believe.
Yes.
And didn't quite make it in time. But this is called the Reagan line. A line of 29 Christian men breathed their last before the spume, their wind workings, caused the branches of eucalyptus to moan below perfume in San Francisco. 3 ravens, a line of broken black, with stitching clouds to sky. Truth to lie, try as they might, no sewing up this mawing crack. The goddess Isis is in vengeance mode and will not be appeased. the murder and dismemberment of her husband. Her raiment of eternal black, she approaches the house of the blue meridian. In this house there is a king and a column of cedar, and in the column there is a crack. A moan emanates below perfume. Soul, raven, rag of Isis, flung on this wind, has witnessed this song. I sing for them, those 29 Christian men, and birds will sing when I am gone. Thank you.
Thank you. Philip, wonderful. I always like that. Louis, come on up here. Then we have David, Jen, and Bishop. Louis. Al, James, Joshua. Morgan Freeman can't make it. They said anyway. I don't know.
Regine Popoet. Karine was visiting from Paris last week, and we went to a couple of poetry readings. She is a poet herself and editor of a fine French literary journal. Afterwards, she asked me, Louis, are all your poets secret, so fat? Karine, I said, watch what you say here. You could cause great offense with a comment like that. Just say, Louis, I know, but in Paris all of our poets, our best ones, les merlus, are twigs or branches or long sharp pencil stylos. They are skinny. Et ils emploient les éléments de la poésie. They employ the elements of poetry. They treat poetry like an art form. Here your poets just seem to ramble about problèmes personnels or express some idée politique bizarre. They have that are not based on fact, history, or anything else. The lines lumber long, waddle like pork gras, fat pigs. Our poets' lines are quick, agir like rabbits rapide. They say what needs to be said, we sont partis. They move on. I gave Corinne a look. I know I sound critical, she said. Conscient, like what you call here bitch, but I really don't understand your poetic values. Your value poetic, votre sensibility, what poetry means to you. Where's the music, la musique, la mente latine? And my poetry, I asked Corinne. I was beginning to take her remarks personally. Moreover, I had gained a few pounds since we last met. Does it waddle too? Is it cold pork gras? Louis, your poetry is good, c'est très bon. But sometimes you don't know where to stop when eating or, making love. I can almost picture you someday like with the double chin too. As an American, you need to be très vigilant. But I love you anyway. Tous êtes mon homme. You are a man. You are my Marcus Brutus, mon Voltaire. I looked away. Corinne is prone to hyperbolic metaphor, exaggeration extreme. It is perhaps her single fault, sous déficit. Moreover, I was not too sure what a man was anymore in San Francisco. San Francisco had cured me of any idée fixe on that one. I dropped the subject of my own poetry. Corinne, I said, let us go somewhere private, privé, where no one can overhear us and discuss all this, okay? There is nothing worse than offending poets. Most, I think, don't carry guns, but this is the United States, and you never know. And so many women now carry canisters of pepper spray. I guess that makes them women, les femmes formidables. Oui, Louis, je comprends. Maybe we get a good bottle of wine, French wine, and discuss this privé. What do you say? Bordeaux, Saint-Emilion, I suggested. Oui, qui est très bon. Do you want to come back to the hotel with me? Do you have anything to eat there? I asked. Oui, un peu de fromage, de pain. C'est bon, I said. I don't think we will get fat on that and start wording our words. We will eat like mice, consolé, said Colleen, and we can look for the lost metaphor in the purple tint of the wine. You like looking for lost things, metaphors, and a lost child in the grass. I like, Jane, that piece of yours called Passage to Life. And I will search for the simile in votre jolie maze, I said. And I will search for the symbol in votre puissant. Corinne chuckled without finishing her sentence. And I will determine the metrical pattern of our combined breathing, I said. There will be no model, no metrical pattern, Corinne said. We will breathe libre alone. That is better, I said. Libre. And I will cause the cymbal door to crash at just the right moment, she said. And afterwards, I will light your fat cigarette in the garrote, I said, and listen to your slow exhalation, sharing in your exalted state of being. Oh, joyeux vie. Then we will fall asleep together, said Corinne, like cats coalition on the pillow. The perfect visual poem, splendid, beautiful rhyme and rhythm with the night. Nuit, nord, pie, parfait, oh, from the moon. D'accord, I said, we will do it just like that. But really, mon ami, said Corinne, I think we need to write a diet for your poets, regime. Otherwise, they will not live so long. And the pot belly, the double chin, these are not beautiful things to behold when listening to La Belle Poésie. Matin, I said, tomorrow. Let's go get the wine now. Ça c'est bon, mon ami. We will make a poem be a poem. Know the bliss of the metaphor. Merci.
Thank you, Louis. Louis Martin. All right. Monsieur David Erdreich is die nächste zu lesen machen.
I made a poem up while sitting here listening to you folks about peach fuzz.
Oh, good.
Sure. Peach fuzz, adolescent dreams, but I prefer the nectarine. A cross halfway, apart from plum, returns me where I just begun.
Here, here.
So David left, so he's the only one who's heard this, so I don't have to apologize. This is called P-U-N-N-E-D, Pundit Pendant.
There is a class of local scribe whose storytelling need not bribe the listener with arcane wit, instead of simply telling it the way it is in basic terms, heart of the matter, truth that burns, aplomb, the apple of my eye. Each tale unfolds, each yarn describes a fundamental lesson plan where no you can't meets yes I can. Therein is struck the final blow, a light in darkness shadow show.
And yesterday, wrote a bunch.
Prone again. Take the meaning of the sound, electrify it into ground. Delta multiplies the V, variation, limbs of tree. Connect the dots that pass through space, vowels, consonants, replace every circle's central point, axis torque of rolling coin, set on edge, then ruffled under. Make no mistake.